What's up haters, my name's Henko, right? So basically what I do is I do personal training and I specialize in functional training, which basically means you incorporate your core in most of your workouts, right? So in this video I want to talk to you guys about the warrior race that I did and how to prepare for it. So if you guys watched my previous video, I did tell you guys that I did do it, and what I did it in the previous weekend on a Sunday. It was really hot. It was like 32 degrees Celsius, and I did the amateur one. Anyways, you can watch that video if you want to find out exactly what happened. So how to prepare for this race? It's an obstacle course race. So what you got to do is you got to do obstacle course type of training. In other words, it's off-road, right? So you got to run up and down hills, try and find a very trail orientated hill, right? So if you can find a very grassy hill or a very sandy hill, run up and down that. You can do short sprints up and down that. Make sure that you run down that as well, because there was a lot of steep down gradients where I had to stabilize and prevent myself from slipping. Another thing I'd recommend is to get your cardio up, right? There's no way around it. Do short sprints. That's going to help you with the obstacles, to get your speed up and to get over the obstacle quickly. And also do long distance. You want to get your cardio up. You want to get your VO2 max up, which is the amount of air that you can take into your lungs. Once you get that up, you're going to cope a lot better with completing the long distance endurance event, right? Also, another thing that I recommend that you do, a lot of bodyweight based exercises. So you don't necessarily have to go and design yourself an obstacle course somewhere and then go through it, because there's no way of you knowing, unless you have an inside man, knowing what the obstacle course is going to have exactly. You can't go and put like a bunch of pull-up bars and then build it yourself and then only start training. It's going to be quite a mission. So what I recommend is first doing bodyweight stuff. So if you're pretty fit, start doing a lot of pull-ups, start doing a lot of push-ups, explosive push-ups, a lot of explosive squats, a lot of explosive lunges or normal lunges, depending on which event you want to enter into. If you want to enter into the advanced one, do a lot of explosive stuff and do a lot of grip strength. Right. Also, if you want to enter into the beginner one, the rookie one, do a lot of grip strength. That really helped me to get over the obstacles that really had very little grip. Another one that you guys need to focus on, and what I'm busy doing right now, is agility and balance. Alright guys, you're gonna need the balance in order to balance on these types of obstacles. There's beams that run across that you need to balance, and we cannot necessarily hold on to anything with your hands, especially if you're short like me. I'm not that short, so I could hold onto the obstacle pretty much, but you know, it would have helped if I had a little bit of more balance. So practice standing on one leg in a little bit of a squatted position, or whatever you can do. There's a lot of things that you can do for balance. Stand on one leg with your eyes closed. There's a lot of yoga poses that you can do for that as well. So yeah, so that's what I want to cover, guys, is make sure. Also, once you've entered the event, I made this mistake, guys. I ran through the event. It's a 5K run, and they give you water points, and I decided I didn't need it. I wasn't used to running 5Ks. At the end of the race, I was very, very adrenaline pumped, and I didn't have really anything to drink, or I didn't eat before I ran. I ate a couple of hours before I ran, but I didn't eat close enough to when I ran. So make sure you get your energy sources in before you run. Eat a sustainable breakfast. Eat a big breakfast if you're going to be there for a couple of hours before the race. Right? Okay, cool guys. So that's all I want to cover. That's what you got to train, right, for this event. Make sure you get your stabilizers going in your foot, running up and down hills, very grassy stuff, very sandy stuff that kind of challenges you, but be careful not to twist your ankle or anything. Alright, so that's my advice to you guys. Check you guys later.